its border with Venezuela, warning of instability and a surge of displaced civilians as questions grow about how the United States will run Venezuela in the interim. Let's bring in Ambassador to the United States. Mr. Ambassador, what do you see as the immediate challenge for the Venezuelan people here?
Well, first of all, let's speak on the great Venezuelan people. You know, they were oppressed by a dictatorship, essentially a narco-communism regime that was based on crime, international organized crime, trying to promote a very bad idea of communism that at the end really impoverished people and imply violation of human rights for years, for 2 decades. So it's a very important day for them. But also for my own country, Colombia. You know, from Venezuelan territory, they were harboring for years terrorists from FARC, ELN, and other organized crime structures that were attacking Colombia, attacking Colombian people, and creating instability in our own border, in our own territory. So I think it's important for Latin America, it's important for the region. Now, I think that the United States will hold a transition. I think it's very important to have a peaceful transition. I think it's very important to have a peaceful transition. I think every democratic force in the region should support that transition. Let's hope that those that still are related to the regime leave power, allow a transition to happen via some kind of government junta or government organization that stabilize the country. And then I hope to see, as soon as possible, those that were democratically elected by the people of Venezuela, so democracy can go back and this country can be reconstructed. And I think that will be good news. Now, this is a great signal for all dictators everywhere in the world, and certainly in Latin America, or those dictators wannabe, or those that are, like is happening right now in my own country, Colombia, promoting and supporting criminal organizations. That's unacceptable. This is a clear message that something like cannot happen. Now, from Colombia's side, I'm worried that some of the ELN, FARC, and other criminal bands that are being using the Venezuelan territory as a sanctuary return back to Colombia. So that's why I'm asking the Colombian military and police to be ready to protect Colombian border, to attack these structures, and especially to protect Colombian people. In a future government, we have an opportunity in May to have elections. I expect to be the next president, and I will do everything on my power with an iron fist to go against criminals, but at the same time to do everything to cooperate internationally so Colombians can have prosperity and a better life, a better future, investment, jobs, and a good opportunity for our social needs.
Virulently anti-communist after his family immigrated from Cuba. He says it's quite clear that Nicolas Maduro was not legitimate as president. Listen.
Nicolas Maduro was indicted in 2020 in the United States. He is not the legitimate president of Venezuela. That's not just us saying it. The first Trump administration, multiple countries around the world. He is a fugitive of American justice with a $50 million reward.
So there were some eyebrows raised when President Trump said the U.S. is going to run Venezuela in the short term. Do you think that'll be difficult, or will that be relatively easy?
Well, first, let me comment on, of course, you know, Maduro was essentially abusing power. He lost elections. He was meant to live in a transition of power, and a peaceful one, and it didn't happen. He created a regime that was essentially based and sustained by organized crime, creating Cartel de los Soles and using Tren de Aragua even as a geopolitical tool to destabilize other countries. So I think that's very important to note. Now, can the U.S. run Venezuela or not? Well, I think will be a lot better if the U.S., as President Trump probably said, will work with Venezuelan people, with Venezuelan leadership to reestablish stability in the country, to recover the country, and certainly sometime from now, we really have to see an operational democracy back in Venezuela.